Everybody, welcome again to the Hercules Tires Sunbelt Basketball Championships. For those media in the room, please state your name and your media affiliation when you ask your questions. For those on Zoom, type your questions in the chat and I'll read those here in the room. We're joined now by UTA, led by head coach Sharika Wright. Coach, would you give us an opening statement and then introduce the two players you got with you?
To my left, Terry Milton. To my right, Star Jacobs. First off, I'm always going to give credit to Troy, their program, the standard Coach Rigby has set. They're an amazing team, tough team. But today, it was our day. It was our day today. I thought our kids competed for 40 minutes, a very tough game. They didn't fold. They faced adversity. They stayed together. And that's what it looks like to be a champion. They understood that. So I am, again, so happy for our university, our athletic department, our student athletes, our staff. It takes a village to get to this point, and we're celebrating today.
Open up now for questions. Go ahead, Paul.
Coach, this is for everybody. Paul Cheskin, Fox Sports Principal. How do those t-shirts and hats feel on?
It feels amazing. It's an unfamiliar feeling. We've never won before, so it feels good, and I'm excited to be wearing them right now.
Feels good to change the program. That's 100%. That's it.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Patrick, first time the program history that history making moment was official. I know it's kind of describe what that moment.
I'm gonna take my time with this a little bit because I'm getting a little bit emotional right now, but it is knowing the sacrifices that you have to make. I can speak on it. I've been there as a player, understand what that means as a player to give, to sacrifice, to work hard every single moment. And as a coach, to be in that position to lead young women, then to understand that it is about sacrifice. It's understanding that you deserve an opportunity. And so I am a little bit emotional about that, but just knowing that that hard work has definitely paid off for us. And, we get to enjoy the moment.
What did you guys say? Knew as you said big game, what was talking about?
Again, just being in the moment. We worked our way to get to this point. I think we talked about, these three opponents that we've played, right? We suffer losses to them early in the season. And so, again, it doesn't really matter about the seeds in that championship game. And it was talking about coming out, playing the games that we had been playing in those first two rounds, right? We came out very aggressive in both of those games where we allowed ourselves to kind of get a lead and a cushion from that. So they understood, again, we were here. It wasn't selling for the moment. We knew that Troy, obviously, again, how aggressive they were. I thought our kids punched first, and we were able to keep that lead.
And continue with the short one, I noticed after the game you would hug Shoemaker's last run, his last semester. What does that kind of mean to you and your personal relationship with him? People would have done.
Oh, funny story. So in my interview process, we talked about, why UTA and why you want to be in this seat. And one of the things he talked about is that, he wanted to, win him a championship. And I say, hey, I'm going to get you that. I'm going to get you that. And to know, and that was a moment for him on his retirement and the amazing things that he has done for UTA athletics, the positions that he's put these student athletes in. He deserves every piece of that, every moment in the net to go out in that way.
Coach, we talked yesterday about how inside offense opened up one shot. It kind of seemed like that was in reverse tonight, where the 6 3-pointers in the first half and start guys home there quarter. Just your thoughts on how the offense stagnated at times, really brought you guys home.
Well, it definitely was important. I think that started with Katie Farrell, right? Again, just catching it and ready to shoot in rhythm. I thought she got us started with those things, and Taryn handling the ball. Like, listen, we knew in the second half, they knew they were going to come with everything blazing. And we were very stagnant. At some points, we couldn't, obviously run offense, but they took care of business. I keep talking about the balance of this group. It does make it very difficult to defend us. And those kids knock down shots, and then it opens up things in the middle for Star to do what she's been able to do. And, and obviously Taryn being able to attack and get to the rim. So it was a balanced attack for us in that first half to be able to give us that cushion.
Take one here from Zoom for Coach. When Troy started to make their run in the third quarter, cut it to 11 a couple of times. What did you tell the team to weather that run and come out victorious?
Just being patient. I think the first thing is that, again, we knew how aggressive they were going to be. They had to be strong. We had to be strong with the ball. We had to move. I thought our spacing was a little bit too close early on. But again, I thought we were able to get to the free throw line when we needed to stop that run, or to be able to get layups, that we were able to do that. So again, it's about weathering the storm, using timeouts when we had to be able to draw up things. But again, that's what Troy is known for. But I thought we did a really good job for the most part of handling that pressure.
Andrew.
For Taryn, Star played all 40 minutes last game. Today, you play all 40 minutes. Kind of talk to me about late in the game when they start getting things close. How are you able to keep the energy within yourself to be productive, but without doing too much?
I just think I have a calming presence that I like to bring to the team. It got really intense there at the end, but I kept getting our team together and, telling us to calm down is okay. We just have to take it one play at a time. And I think that kind of worked for us.
Coach, obviously, you were fast, quick, and then your shots that you said was there. When did you start to know that?
Ooh, probably about 2 minutes to go within the game. I knew we got a critical stop. I think that's actually when Taryn got that steal right there for Falmouth, and we got the possession back. So I think at that point, it was just too difficult to kind of trade baskets at that point. And so, you just kind of have that coach's, intuition at that point. As a player, when that time is. And I just wanted to smile and embrace that, and let our kids know, hey, listen, we're right there. We just need to finish it off.
Patrick.
I was Star, 3 tremendous games, and that what do you think worked for you during this stretch of games?
I think just get into the basket. That's what I'm good at. Finding those open spots is something I've been working on and what I'm good at. I think I can focus more on shooting, but with my teammates shooting, it opened a lot up for me. There's a lot of teams like to try to double me, and having those kickouts and my team shooting the way we shot this tournament just opened a lot up for all of us.
Take one here from Zoom from Jonathan Dodd for Coach. Could you talk about what Claire brought to the table that may not show up in the stat sheet?
Claire Chastain has probably been the most consistent player for us, even though things don't show up in the stat sheet. You talk about a player who had been struggling shooting it from 3, but through all of that, she played with toughness. She defended. She took on those best players that had to defend on the perimeter, blocking shots, and her shooting showed up at the right time for us here in tournament time, but as a leader, a calming force. And so you need that to balance out a team with the experience that she does bring to us. So, those pieces are important for a championship team. It's about experience. I think for us competing and going to the WAC, the Sun Belt prepared us for different variations of different styles of play. One of the things that we focused on as a staff and a non-conference was to play different styles of play, to challenge ourselves with, ranked teams or teams that are high net within the net. That give us that look to be prepared for this moment. And I'll tell you, I definitely think it paid off for us. We hit some bumps within our conference play, but we learned from them. I think we didn't go and suffer 2 back-to-back losses. We responded from those losses and played exceptionally well on the road to be able to give us this confidence to be able to come here and play.
For either one of the players, I know a lot of people talk about the offense, but defense in the first half was big. I think the 13 turnovers held them to 20%, helped players like Karangwa and Tatum Stevens. Kind of talking about what the game plan was and how it was so efficient.
Go ahead, Terry.
It was very important for us to play good defense, but not only play good defense, but box out. I think that was the biggest thing. We couldn't allow them to get second chances and third chances. We couldn't do that. So I think it was big for us to play solid defense and then box out.
So Coach, I know it's early, but have you given any thought on how you're going to find out your Coach Ron, or Mrs. O'Blake from?
I got a couple of mentors that I can kind of ask how they, hear about this. I kind of know from that standpoint. You usually kind of hear a little bit ahead of time, but maybe now we just wait until it pops up on the screen. It is the element of surprise, right? They deserve this moment of being able to sit and hear their name called, and I want them to take in all of this. That's what I kind of been talking about. I sat there as a player, and I sat there as an assistant coach, and now I get a chance to sit there as a head coach with these young ladies who, again, the credit goes to all of them. They're beat up, they're tired, but I told them, hey, you can rest after this. But they get to enjoy this moment.
Start, you come in, obviously from Houston Municipal College, averaging their 20 and 10 a game at Temple and here. Is this what you expected to come out of this season? Does this live up to the hype that you wanted whenever you chose to commit to UTA?
It is. I kind of know what's expected of me. I know rebounding, I know scoring. That's kind of what I do. So I'm actually kind of shocked at myself that it's been this good, but I mean, it's been working itself out.
Any final questions? Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank